So we're Armstrong Watson Financial Planning and Accountancy Services. We are representing the professional deputies and trustees offering that we're able to provide under one roof through Armstrong Watson. We believe that we're adequately equipped with regard to the accountancy services, which can really help brain injury claimants and the process. With the pre-settlement services through forensic accounting, they will produce reports. Then my role as the financial planning consultant, we really come on board at a time where we will look at cash flow modelling on a day-to-day basis. We will also work with the families and look at how funds can be invested and how sustainable the monies will be throughout the remainder of a claimant's lifetime.
Hi, I'm Heather Beattie. I'm the Managing Director of Reach Personal Injury Services. I'm a neuro-occupational therapist, worked in the field for over 30 years, and I'm here representing Reach Personal Injury.
My name's Judith James. I'm an independent education advisor. So I run a small company called Education and Case Management Services, and I run that with my husband, John Walker. So he's a case manager, I'm the educator. And so my job is to look at the educational needs of children who've got acquired brain injury or other sort of neurological conditions like cerebral palsy.
Well, I actually live up here in the northeast, and this is an area that's local to me. But actually coming into the NABIF, you're linking into local services, local clinicians, looking to see what the local issues are, and actually just meeting and networking is really brilliant.
Because it's a new area that we're moving into, I have got existing clients where I can see the benefit of having such services in place, especially with the solicitors that are here, the case management companies that are here. I think in tangent, when we're all working together, we can really provide the best service and reassurance for the families of those individuals, but provide that professional service to the trustees and the deputies as well.
And we've been involved with the Northern Acquired Brain Injury Forum, or NABIF as we tend to call it. Yeah, we've been involved for many, many years, and John was one of the original people who helped to set up that organisation. So we come to continue to share good practice, to look at recent research, to network and share ideas and meet colleagues, because in a perfect world what you want is people who work in the brain injury field all talking to each other.
Okay, so our role in the rehab journey, or mine specifically, is very much towards the end after a claimant has been awarded damages for brain injury. We will liaise with the solicitors, but what I will do is look at their short-term financial needs, whether it be through cash flow modelling, looking at their day-to-day expenditure, looking at the tax aspects of it, bringing that sort of within Armstrong Watson. We've got the tax advisors available, so we can literally go to the people that are specialists in those areas without the need for them to look elsewhere for the service. We've also got our own investment offering where can bring funds under management, and our philosophy is very much active management, where we will rely on fund managers to invest client money for the long term, and we can then understand the sustainability of that to make sure it lasts their lifetime.
Well, we set the business up 30 years ago, and we work with mild head trauma and concussion clients, and we also work with moderate and severe brain injury clients in the community. And we play a part of the pathway for those clients, and we're very aware that we are part of a team, and it's important that we all link together to make sure that we all play part of that team, but making sure that the organisations involved in their area of intervention are really good at what they do, and that we link in with other people who are good at what they do too, so we can get the best opportunity for the client. So I guess our key selling point is that we are home-based, community-based. We work with clients in their own local environments and schools and work, and we try to just maximise their independence.
Okay, well, for me, that's I would always think about education. And so I've been chatting and presenting today at the conference. For me, it's about the lack of acknowledgement at a national and a policy level of acquired brain injury in schools. And therefore, because of that, the discharge from hospital can be patchy all over the local area and nationally. Provision isn't always in place for those young people. Funding is an issue because education obviously costs a lot of money and there are lots of demands on education funding. And so basically consistency in approach and then the right outcomes for young people with brain injury can be really, really problematic for many, many young people. So when I look at the issues all relate back to discharge, funding, provision, but ultimately some of those young people will end up maybe not employed. They might end up in the criminal justice system. They might end up with significant emotional and mental health needs. So it's about thinking about what's right for them now and what's coming. So the worry is if we don't get it right in education, the outcomes for adulthood are a problem.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. So what do you think the biggest challenge facing the brain injury field is right now?
I think collaboration and communication is always key, so those are the two big things. But also looking at innovative solutions to brain injury rehab and actually utilising technology is key in order to get the best possible outcome for a brain injured client from the rehab journey, because they only get this chance once. So I guess technology is the biggest thing for us, and that we all as clinicians need to be really aware of what's out there and how we can utilise that for our clients.